Long time ago, in the heart of a vast forest, where the sun painted golden paths through tall canopies and the river sang lullabies to the trees, ruled a lion named Barafu. He was a mighty creature, with a mane as rich as midnight and eyes that flickered like flames. Barafu was not just feared, he was respected, but his reign brought unease. Each day, one animal had to present itself at his den to be devoured, a pact born of fear rather than peace. The animals, tired of constant sacrifice, held secret meetings beneath the banyan tree. They debated, wept, and worried, but none dared defy the lion. Until one day, a small hare named Jabu stood up on his hind legs and said, "Let me go next." The animals gasped. "You?" asked the wise tortoise. "What can you do?" Jabu smiled, his whiskers twitching. "I have a plan." At dawn, Jabu made his way to Barafu's den, but not directly. He strolled, sniffed flowers, took long detours, and even napped beneath a fig tree. By the time he arrived, the sun was already leaning westward. Barafu emerged from his den, jaws twitching with rage. "Where have you been, little morsel? I should tear you apart for being late." Jabu bowed respectfully. "Mighty Barafu, forgive me. I came early, but I was waylaid by another lion." Barafu blinked. "Another lion?" "Yes," Jabu said solemnly. "A fierce, terrible one who claimed to be the true king of this forest. He said he'd eat me instead and that you are nothing but a shadow of his power." Barafu's roar split the silence. Birds scattered, and even the ground seemed to tremble. "He said that?" Barafu growled. Jabu nodded gravely. "He even demanded the rest of your meals from now on. I barely escaped with my life to warn you." The lion's pride flared. "Take me to him," he snarled. "With pleasure," said Jabu, already trotting away. He led Barafu deep into the forest, through narrow paths and thick bramble, until they arrived at an old well. The water inside shimmered like glass, still and deep. "He lives down there," whispered Jabu, pointing. Barafu peered into the well and saw another lion glaring back at him. It mirrored his movements, his anger, his every snarl. Furious, Barafu roared into the well, and the other lion roared back. Without a moment's thought, Barafu leapt. With a mighty splash, the forest fell silent. The water calmed, ripples fading into stillness. Barafu was never seen again. The forest held its breath, then erupted in celebration. Animals danced, hooted, howled, and chattered. When the sun set, the animals gathered once more under the banyan tree, lifting Jabu on their shoulders. "How did you know it would work?" asked the young mongoose. Jabu smiled. "Because pride is a lion's greatest weakness, and wit is a hare's greatest strength." From that day on, the forest thrived in harmony, and the tale of the lion's promise and the clever hare echoed through generations, not just as a story of trickery, but as a lesson that true power lies not in strength but in wisdom.